The Eternal Dance, Einstein's Theories and Spiritual Concepts. It was a crisp evening in the fall of 2024 when Dr. Aryan Mehta, a theoretical physicist, found himself standing in an ancient temple in Varanasi. He was no stranger to the mysteries of the universe. Einstein's theories of relativity and quantum mechanics were his playground. But this night, he wasn't here for science. Aryan sought answers to a question that had plagued him for years. Was time an illusion, or did it serve a higher, divine purpose? The temple's stone walls radiated an energy he couldn't explain, as though centuries of prayer had etched themselves into the very fabric of its being. At the center of the sanctum, a priest recited ancient hymns, his voice resonating with a rhythm that seemed to echo the pulse of the universe itself. As Aryan sat cross-legged in meditation, his mind wandered to the principle of time dilation. He marveled at Einstein's equation, how time slowed near a massive gravitational field, creating a perception of eternity. The thought intrigued him. Was the concept of eternity, so often spoken of in spiritual texts, merely a physical phenomenon explained by science? Or was it something more profound, the catalyst, a cosmic vision? That night, Aryan dreamt of a vast expanse where time and space bent and twisted like ribbons of light. In his dream, he stood before a cosmic being, a luminous figure that shimmered with the brilliance of 1,000 stars. "You seek the truth about time," the being said, its voice both gentle and commanding. "Time is a dance between the finite and the infinite. Science has unraveled its mechanics, but its purpose lies beyond equations." Aryan awoke in a cold sweat, the being's words etched into his mind. Determined to make sense of it, he began a journey that would merge science with ancient spiritual wisdom, decoding Einstein through the divine lens. Back in his lab, Aryan dived into his research with renewed vigor. He revisited Einstein's theory of general relativity, particularly the concept of space-time curvature. Massive celestial bodies like stars and black holes, he realized, didn't just bend space, they bent time itself. Yet, as he plotted graphs and simulated models, he recalled verses from the Bhagavad Gita that spoke of Krishna revealing his infinite cosmic form to Arjuna. Was this a metaphor for the warping of time and space? Could the divine vision described in ancient texts align with the time dilation near black holes? These thoughts consumed him until he stumbled upon a groundbreaking idea. Time wasn't just a dimension, but a bridge connecting the physical and metaphysical realms, the experiment. A leap of faith. Inspired, Aryan devised an experiment. Using quantum entanglement, he aimed to observe time's flow in different gravitational fields simultaneously. But as he prepared to activate the device, he hesitated. What if I prove something I'm not ready to understand? He wondered aloud. The temple priest's words echoed in his mind. Science is the pursuit of truth, but faith is the surrender to it. With a deep breath, Aryan pressed the button. The results were astonishing. The entangled particles behaved as though time didn't exist, defying every known law of physics. It was as if he had glimpsed a realm where time was irrelevant. A realm that mirrored descriptions of divine eternity, a revelation beyond science. Aryan's findings made headlines, but they also raised questions he couldn't answer. He returned to the Varanasi temple, seeking the priest's guidance. "This proves there's more to the universe than we understand," Aryan said. "But what is it?" The priest smiled knowingly. "Time is Maya, an illusion crafted by the divine to guide us through this reality. Einstein understood its mechanics, but you have begun to understand its purpose." For the first time, Aryan saw the unity between science and spirituality. Einstein's equations described how time worked, but spiritual teachings revealed why it existed. To give meaning to life's journey and to connect the finite with the infinite, the eternal dance. Aryan's work became a bridge between two worlds, science and faith. His lectures filled halls, and his writings inspired a generation to see the universe as both a mathematical construct and a divine masterpiece. Late one night, as Aryan gazed at the stars, he whispered, "Einstein, you were right, time bends. But perhaps it bends to the will of something far greater than we can imagine." And in the quiet vastness of the universe, it felt as if the cosmos whispered back, "Yes,